Hello, welcome to in this video. We are going to look at how to actually get our information that is being sent to this of the box that is there. I can say entry that is here, and then how to save it and then make it to appear on the screen here. I can say appear on our task manager here. So to do that, remember that I've actually set up everything that we need to do. We actually set the method to be pushed. So we're going to check if the method was actually pushed, and then if the form is actually valid. And actually in our previous video we were able to learn how to actually save information that has been gotten just by making saying save, just simple as it be. So let's handle for that of the home. This is our home, so our home, this is our home function. So next what we're going to do is actually whether if that of the request was actually a push request. So we can say if the request that was made by somebody, was it equals to what? A post. Because to do that, if we don't know that, so how are we going to check it? You can actually, okay, let me just comment this out. So we can come here and say print request the method to know the method that was actually made by somebody. So down here we are going to check whether the request, what request that was made. So let this load. Hope my server is still running. Am I having this issue? Okay, request where's the method? Am I having this issue? Line 10 import views request dot. Okay, let the server reload. So I'm going to go back again. I'm going to say request. I'm going to run this again. No error account. I can say request dot what is get. So I can say let me just make it so we can see it more. And say request team method. So let me go back and do that. Let me go back to the site. When I hit on reload, this is what basically what we are going to get. Okay, the site is starting up. You can see, okay, let's look at this. You can see requesting method get. So what happened when I put something? Yes, I put some kind of gibberish and hit and add tags. You can see requesting equals to post. So we can use this ideology to actually check whether if a request is actually a post or a get request. So it was actually supposed to be request dot what method. What method did you put? Like what did you send or did you grab information? So if it was equals to post, so if the information that somebody enters, if somebody who made a post request, we are going to check if we're going to set our form in first of all. We're going to set our form to be that of this form that we created, which is this going to be our task form that is here. So we're going to say our task form that is here. What we're going to do, we're going to say what request dot what post. So what does this actually signify? I'm going to see if somebody made a post request, which is going to be request the method if is equal to that of the post. We're going to say form. We are trying to override this our form that we're written here. We're going to say task form. We're going to say what request the post. This request the post is what is actually being posted. We're going to send it over to this of the task form. And what we're actually sending to this of the task form. Remember that this task form was actually imported from this of our forms, and this of our forms was actually imported from our modules, and what our target is actually this content. As if we are trying to come to this our modules and try to fill up the information that was being sent from this box guy. So when we are done do that, same form is going to task form. So if the form is valid, now we're going to check if the form is valid. The form is valid, then we can actually save it. You can say the form dot is underscore what valid. This is just simple Django thing to make things a little bit simple for us. So we're going to say what our form dot save, just simple as that. So what I actually did here, I'm going to check if our form, this form guide, whether if it's valid. If it's valid, then we're going to save the form. But let's say in a situation whereby the method was not actually a post request, we can actually just neglect it and then let it send what was available. So let's also go back. Let me load this page. Not attempt to do this again. Why is it wasting time? You see loading. As we can see, we can see that information that we entered earlier can tend to intent. Hit on attacks. It's going to load up a little bit. You can see new content was actually added. You can see how simple that was. This task is going to display the information that has been saved on this of the our task module, and this form is just trying to is going to move out to the form home.html to actually provide all those form this form to actually fill. Hope this is not actually hard to understand. So I'm going to also go to, because if you look at this of information, I have that of delete and that of the update, which is going to be the last thing we're going to do. This of about is now, we're not going to make this of about. I just use it to explain some few things. So I think with this I've come to the end of this video. If you find this video anywhere useful, subscribe. Is not going to be a problem. So now let's do, we're going to do for that of the update and for that of delete. So I'll be able to see in that video. Thank you for watching.